Down to just a little bit of coffee left. Working on a few videos for you guys this evening. Got some more upstairs. I'll have to top that off after we do this quick video. And I want to talk to you guys about lightweight, ultralight, really folders. Those folders that you would use maybe in your suit pants, in, you know, a more slack dress office environment, or possibly for your lady friends or you ladies who may be watching tonight. That's what I want to discuss with you, and from Kershaw in particular. Now, Kershaw, in that vein of ultralight kind of gentleman folders, ladies folders, you know, going to the office, lightweight around town EDC knives, really the king for Kershaw in that vein for a long time has been the Skyline. This is a limited run. They do these every year. Damascus steel version, and I got an aftermarket deep ride pocket clip. Love this folder. Never gonna get rid of this thing. I mean, it's just so epic. And this has really been the king for Kershaw for a long time in that type of vein till now. I want to introduce to you today the Fraxion. This is an ultralight gentleman or ladies folder that I think you guys should definitely check out if you're into counting every single ounce, and it's a knife that is going to be used in lightweight EDC tasks. This is not a knife you're going to take backpacking, camping. You know, it's not a tactical knife. It's not a military knife or law enforcement or something like that. This is for going out on a date. You know, it's for going to the office in slacks, you know, putting in a purse, you know, something like that that's really slim, really lightweight, but going to give you a really cool factor. And when you whip it out, people are going to go, whoa, that's sick looking, let me see it. That's what this Fraxion is offering. And this is going to come in at 1.9 ounces, and that is done with the carbon fiber and G10 overmold. So basically on one side here, we have carbon fiber, and then on the other, we have G10 with some overlaying of carbon fiber, making this weigh in at under 2 ounces. It's got a 2.75 inch cutting edge, blacked out. I like that. So the black on black with the carbon fiber. You know, Kershaw is known for making a lot of, you know, black handled satin blades, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that, but after a while you just get sick of it. You're like, dude, give me some flair, give me something, you know, new and exciting. And I believe they have done that and are hitting a great performance value as well with this knife in general. Again, coming in at under 3 inches, so it's compact, coming in at under 2 ounces, ultra lightweight, and giving those cool carbon fiber kind of lines with mixed with the G10 black on black. We got this really large swedge here, hollow grind, HCR 13 MOV. Kershaw's been rocking that steel for years. They do a great heat treat with it. It's a budget steel, but you can get a razor edge on it. And for the type of task you're going to be putting this through, it'll hold an edge for a good amount of time. You know, open a few cardboard boxes, maybe cutting some twine, a zip tie, you know, something like that. Those type of things is what this is really going to excel at, packaging that type of a stuff, that type of a thing. It's got a really good precise tip there, which I really like. And again, with that hollow grind, just that cool swedge, giving it a little flair. We even got a little bit of jimping, not aggressive, but no thumb ramp to worry about, and really offers just a cool performance to functionality. Now, on top of that, we got a really nice flipper here. It's not super obnoxious and high, but it's not, you know, gone either. You can get a really good action on it. And it's got those KVT ball bearings in there that Kershaw is known for. They've been doing that on a lot of their more premium knives, even in their ZT line. So you're getting awesome launching capabilities. So it's a manual as well. You don't have to worry about speed safe, open assist, or anything like that, but it flies open like that. And it's got a really nice detent. Blade's not going to fall out, but again, you just hit that and those ball bearings actuate and bam, it just launches it with the manual motion there. So I really like that aspect a lot. Flow through construction, again, helping with that ultralight capability. We got this pocket clip right here, blacked out as well, which is awesome. Tip up, left or right. So totally ambidextrous with the flipper, so you lefties are going to love it. The ride is high. That is one complaint I have. It's pretty high. If this had been a loop over, that would have been just that much better. So it's all blacked out, so it's not as big a deal. But again, loop overs are always my favorite and would have really helped just bring this into an even more unobtrusive, more gentleman style suit pant, that type of a thing. Still, as it stands, it's still a great pocket clip. And again, it's all blacked out. You're just going to get a lot of ride sticking up out of your pocket. No lanyard hole to speak of. There is this back spacer pin right here, so you could possibly run some paracord through there. The blade is a pretty good distance away from that and would probably not nick paracord if you wanted to run it around that pillar right there. So that is something to consider as well. Dead center, straight down the middle, great centering. Been rocking this for several days now, every day, open and close, probably thousands by now, and has been perfectly centered the entire time. And it does have that nice liner lock that's going to hit right there. No issues, you know, for how light and small it is. Actually, no wobble left or right and none up and down. So very solid, easy to disengage right there and close up one-handed. Now you may be thinking, with the KVT ball bearings, the carbon fiber, the Ultralight, you know, is this like 40, 50 bucks? Nope, I got this on Amazon, and we will have links in the description below over to Amazon. That's always a great way to help support the channel, help us continue to do what we do, purchase knives just like this guy right here. Picked this up for 30 bucks, and that was like right at launch. So I bet you give it a little while and you could pick these up for $25, 25 to 30 bucks for what you're getting here. I think is a great option for that gentleman or ladies folder that you may be looking for. So again, links below if you are interested in this knife and this is flipping your switch, and we'll include a couple other knives that are very similar to this as well. So if you're not 100% sold on this yet, you can take a look at this, as well as a few other offerings from not only Kershaw, but a couple other companies that I recommend for ultralight gentleman folder carry. Again, links below over to Amazon. Now, the last aspect is kind of a 50-50 for me, is actually the handle ergonomics. Now, it's almost like an inch from where the flipper acts as a guard here and where the blade actually engages. So you're quite far away from the blade. It's actually big enough you can totally grip it right here and, you know, do some harder, more precise cuts if you needed to. As I hold it back here, even though it's 4 inches long and it's 0.41 inches thick, it's barely there, and a lot of it's because of the drop, and basically it's almost like a 3-fingered knife for me. My pinky really doesn't have anywhere to go. So again, it's a gentleman's folder. You're not going to be bearing down on this. You're not, you know, whittling or carving around a campsite. You're not bearing down on, like, you know, heavy duty rope, you know, at the job site. You're not going to be doing that with this knife. It's just to hold, do a quick cut, open a package, cut some fruit, you know, whatever it is, and then throw it back in your pocket. So it's not, and I wear large size gloves, by the way. As many of you guys know, I share that with you so you can kind of get a feel for your hands. So definitely more petite hands. My wife loves it. She's like, no, it feels great in my hand. Or just be ready to kind of have basically 3 fingers and then your pinky just kind of resting there, or always wanting to kind of choke up. I naturally kind of want to choke up here and use it this way when I'm doing cutting, just because it gives me a little bit more leverage. So that would be my only other critique as well. Maybe if they had just brought this in a little bit closer from blade to flipper, that would have given us a little bit more, maybe just made this drop a little bit more gradual or something. Would have just given me, with my large size mitts, a little bit more to grab onto. But again, in concept, it's a lightweight gentleman's folder. It's not some big beefy monster that you're going to be going to town bearing on it for hours on end. So overall though, guys, I'm totally digging this thing. It for the money, for what you get, lightweight folder. I think Kershaw did a home run with everything that they're offering and at a great value price point. So again, I want to thank you so much for coming over here today, checking out the channel. Please subscribe, comment, like, share this video. Love to answer any questions you have in the comments below. Check us out on all the relevant social media as well. That's a great way to see what's up and coming. And always remember, stay equipped, stay prepared, and we'll see you out there.